Hey, welcome or welcome back. It is as always good to see you today. And now, as you can see, we have Amberlynn's last live stream in this mini Livelyn era. This one is titled Destiny Stays Lying. I'm not sure what she's referring to in this. Destiny did do an Instagram live Q&A on June 6th that I have not watched. So I don't know what she's going to be talking about in here. It could be actual Instagram things, it could be something else, but I guess we'll see. This is 40 minutes long. We're going to try to get through it quicker. I will try to, when I'm doing the editing, I will try to remove bits that either just aren't interesting or like long gaps, long spaces of silence. The things that I have nothing to add to, I might remove those. So, let's get to it.
Hello? Oh my god, I still have... You guys just witnessed me pulling a hair out of my face. Now, if that isn't content, I don't know what is. So I have a bunch of I
missed that
windows on this side of me, so my face automatically looks
drink.
lighter on this side and darker on this side. So I just want to get that out because that was happening in one of my live streams and people are like, oh my god, her makeup's uneven and all this stuff. It's even.
The lighting. I actually have my overhead light on.
Hi, hello. So I have questions and things I want to talk about. I did post on my Instagram, send me questions.
Oh, we have an agenda again in this one.
If there's any questions you want me to answer on live stream, because I know there's a lot of people who don't want to talk in the chat, which I completely understand. So yeah, let's do this then. So the first thing I want to clarify, I have this all on my phone over here. Okay. The color shirt looks nice on you. Thank you. It's actually a dress. I loves it.
We got a boob shake.
You. Thank you. And I'm gonna do so much better with trying to pay attention to super chats, answer them, unless it's something that where I have boundaries up and I don't want to speak about something. But I am going to try my hardest to answer every single one for you guys because you guys have been telling me that I'm flopping on that, so we're gonna get a little bit better with that. Yeah. So first things first is Destiny keeps saying how she wasn't around for my cancer symptoms. And I just want to say that during that time, that is actually when Destiny and I were closest in a friendship ways, when we would see each other the most. You can go back and look at that in vlogs. I actually, this is the phone that I use every single day, but I have an old phone that I plugged in last night and I was like, I gotta go back and look at text because I swear I'm not crazy. Yeah. So Destiny's lying about that. We were very close during that time. So Allah. Another thing is she said that in her original video, she said that she was trying to hook up with the girl that she was hanging out with at work. But when I was scared that she was emotionally cheating on me, I knew she was. That's why I wanted her to contact me during lunch. It was just this anxiety, slash I don't trust her, slash, she was trying to hook up with that girl that night that she broke up with me and the next day, which she admits in the video. But then in her last live stream, she said that didn't happen. Again, another lie. So she's lying a lot. She is.
I don't remember Destiny saying that didn't happen. Again, maybe because I've been watching so many of these in such a short time span, I might zone out periodically during them, so maybe I just missed it, but I do not recall Destiny saying that it didn't happen. Because in one of her first videos, or her video about the breakup, I think it was even, she said that she was trying to hook up with the coworker.
It's just tons of inconsistencies, and I need to call her out because it's not okay. I also want to talk about people justifying Destiny's jokes. A lot of people are saying in awkward situations, nervous laughter. I'm all for that. I'm all for nervous laughter, laughing off trauma. I'm there for it because I am that. I definitely laugh at inappropriate times because of nervousness. I am the same way. I will be talking about something that absolutely hurts me and I'll laugh. The mind and body does crazy things, but people are justifying Destiny laughing that I smell, Destiny saying that I'm a sumo wrestler, just flat out making fun of me.
I didn't hear her say that she thought It was like sumo wrestler. I don't remember that. It could have been in a video that I didn't watch, but I don't recall that, or I'm just blocking it out.
There's a difference between laughing at something that is making you nervous versus making fun of somebody. And these people who are justifying, it's not okay. Again, it just shows where people's hearts are at. I am here to call Destiny out on her bullshit because I'm tired of.
So somebody said the sumo wrestler joke was funny though, so maybe Destiny did say it. It might have been in a video that I didn't watch, or I just was zoned out, or I just wasn't paying attention.
it, and I'm not here to make fun of her in any way, to laugh at her in any way or anything like that. I'm honestly so beyond tired of seeing you fail over and over again. This time you have run out of second chances. Thank you for the super chat, and I'm sorry. I'm sorry for being human, I guess. All right, so we have clarified those things. Let's see what's next. I still have a little bit of pneumonia, so if you hear me out of breath and stuff, just say.
Yeah, forgot you had pneumonia.
Someone said she obviously
Been a
didn't
while
think
since
you
I
stink
watched
that
that.
much. She was always kissing on you. Oh, she was obsessed with me. You're a skinny legend. Enjoy your weekend. Thank you. Enjoy your weekend. And I know you be joking. But yeah, Destiny was obsessed with me. We don't even need to go there. We don't need to go down that lane there. But so people were asking, did I call or text Destiny during the Pookie Walmart incident? And yes, I did. I texted her and I told her exactly where I was. I said I was sitting by the entrance. I was either in Burger King or Subway. I can't remember, but it's like, you know how some Walmarts have like that food like in there, like it could have been a fucking McDonald's for all I know, but it was like a fast food area that I was sitting in. I called her over and over. I made sure to text her, but she wasn't answering
Shaking the
me.
camera.
So yeah, I just feel like that whole situation is a big red flag on Destiny, and for people to like invalidate that, like you can't control when someone gets their feelings hurt, and me walking away to like take a breather is very healthy. That is what I'm learning to do in therapy, and you can do that in public. It doesn't just have to be while you're in your own home. If something happens where you're like, okay, I just need to take a breather, be allowed to do that. I want to feel validated in that, but so many people are missing the fact that like Destiny left me at a store in the middle of the night. I didn't drive. I didn't know much about Ubers back then. I don't even think I knew what an Uber was back then.
Did
So
we
it's
have Uber
like,
back then?
yeah, big red flag on her end. I feel like most of the stuff that she's calling tea is just like her exposing herself. That's what it feels like at this point. I didn't think I'd catch one of your lives. Love this and love you. Thank you, Christy. I appreciate that. Yes, thermostat. It was at night.
So I've mentioned this previously. I do think it was very crappy of Destiny to just leave Amberlynn at the store and in the middle of the night. And I did mention also that Walmarts do have two entrances, but after a certain time in the evening, they lock one of those entrances. So if Amberlynn was by the entrance that was still unlocked, Destiny would have had to go right by her. I don't know the layout of the Walmart they were in, but Amberlynn said she was by the entrance. So I do think it was shitty of Destiny to do that because Amberlynn was severely overweight. She was using a scooter in the Walmart. Amberlynn got upset and she removed herself from the situation instead of starting a fight and causing a scene in the store. I think that was actually pretty mature of her to do. We can debate whether it was something to get upset about. It doesn't matter. It upset her. She didn't want to start an argument in the store, so she walked away or rode away in her scooter. And Destiny, she somehow got away from Destiny. Either way, it wasn't very nice of Destiny to leave her there.
Okay, so the next thing I want to talk about is people making fun of abuse. So a really good example of this, I just feel like I needed to be a voice of reason here. I understand that I'm Amberlynn Reed, the forever villain of this freaking community, whatever, but I just need to be the voice of reason. So people are making fun of abuse. We're going to use the Mountain Code Red situation as an example. So I have said over and over that that did not happen. That is not how the events played out. And I will stand by that, and I will forever stand by that because I don't get physical with people. I'm not going to throw things at somebody. I am not going to threaten self-harm. I have never done that, and I won't do that. So I want to make that very, very clear. But I do want to say, let's imagine for 3 seconds that all of that, what Destiny did say, is true. So just imagine that that did happen. There is a reaction channel, Jordy. Hello. I know you're watching because you are also obsessed, and that's how you make your money. So him making a parody out of abuse is disgusting.
Did
So
Jordy do
it
that?
didn't
I haven't
happen,
seen it.
but in Destiny's brain, Destiny's mind, whatever it may be, just imagine for 3 seconds that it did. And just imagine for 3 seconds if I was to make fun of someone else's like abuse story or whatever it may be. I'm just finding this. I'm not going to say the full community, obviously. What I'm just trying to say, long story short, is it's just a lot of hypocritical nonsense is happening lately, and people just like almost like justifying. Um, I don't know how to explain what I'm trying to say. Like, I just feel like people are trying really hard to stay on Destiny's side because they're a Amberlynn Reid reaction channel, and it's making people look really bad. Like, I have had so many people contact me, like saying like, Jordy, I cannot believe Jordy's doing this. I've been in an abusive relationship, et cetera, et cetera. Like, it just doesn't look good. And it's like, when is there going to be, or where and how is there going to be a person that is going to like stand up for this stuff? Because I just feel like so many people are so afraid to like stand up to reaction channels, and it's a lot. Like, it's just a lot. Next thing. Okay, so my Cameo, I do have a Cameo, and I've been having to rebook a lot. So if I don't do a Cameo, there is an option to rebook it. Always rebook it if I don't do it. I've had some people contact me saying like, "Are you going to do mine?" I had to rebook it, etc., etc.
Who's
Okay,
getting
another thing
super
is if you guys
cameo from her?
remember where Destiny's mom like beat me up, and there was something I said. I actually used to have an online journal, which I went and found. Oh my God, this online journal went all the way back to when I lived in Virginia. So it was crazy to see. It's actually a private online journal, so it's not like public. No one can go find it or anything. It's something that I used to write in a lot. And me and my ex from Virginia, we would actually write on there together. But I also would write on that
Crystal.
when I was with Destiny. I actually stopped while I was with Becky. So I wrote about the whole situation with Destiny's mom when she beat me up. And I remember telling you guys a story about how I don't remember what I said that made Destiny's mom like attack me. And in that journal entry, I actually put what I said. I told her that I hated her because of everything that she, put me through. Oh my God, it was so weird. Also, while I was going through this phone, I had a lot of messages. It was just like really triggering because I don't want to air anything about like Dana or whatever, but Dana is like a kind of a good, I'm going to use Destiny's word, witness to like what I went through with Destiny's mom, because Dana kind of went through the same thing in a way, but it never got like physical. But going through those messages was like really hard. I will say that. But yes, I did
Hmm.
say that I hated her because she was literally
Hmm.
throwing all my perfume down the stairs at me. And that is when things got physical. So if you guys want to go back and watch that live stream where I talked about the whole story, I don't feel like redoing it right now. You can go back and watch that and then add that little missing piece, because we finally fucking figured out what that missing piece was. And I honestly could not believe it, because I was sitting here and I was like going through all these messages, and I was like, because this is the phone that I had back then. And I was like, did I tell someone about this? Like, and then I just kept thinking hard and hard and hard. Like, did I keep a physical journal there? Like, what? I had to have proof somewhere. And then I was like, oh my God, that freaking journal online. So I'm glad that I found that. Okay.
So saying that to Destiny's mom wouldn't have been the best thing to say since you were living with her, but I could see in somebody saying that, "Oh my God, I hate you," when you're in the moment when somebody's doing things like throwing shit down the stairs. I could see somebody saying that in the heat of the moment in an argument. Uh, yeah.
What else? Oh yeah, people are asking why I won't show Dana and Destiny screenshots. It's because it's a personal conversation. Dana gave me the permission to say that Destiny was still messaging her, but it's like their conversation was personal, so I didn't want what? Okay, sorry. I just read a message that made no sense. So I don't want to share like people's like personal stuff. All right. So now I think we are about to get into questions that I received on Instagram. Oh, and one last thing is, people are saying that Destiny and I planned this. Definitely not. Definitely not.
This isn't a tag team, isn't a
Okay, so I'm going to
collusion.
take a break and I'm going to answer some of y'all's questions, and then I'm going to get to the Instagram questions. So I noticed that my live streams have been like super long, and today I'm actually busy. So that's why I don't want to make this like
Oh,
super
you're
long.
busy, are you?
Did I take my medicine today? Yes, I have been perfect with my medicine. I am just beyond proud of myself. It's been a couple months now, and it's helping so much. Like, my anxiety.
She's proud of herself for doing the minimum of things. I will say that I do know people that with depression that struggle to take their medication, and they should be proud of themselves when they keep taking it and do a good job and stay on top of things. But Amberlynn doesn't have depression. She has bipolar disorder, which does have lows, which can be like depression, but it's not. I'm so proud of myself. Fine, be proud of yourself, I guess, but just there are people that seriously struggle with day-to-day activities, and when they're able to do it consistently, they should be proud of themselves. But I don't think Amberlynn is one of those people.
Anxiety. I don't think my anxiety has been this good and easily like since I was a teenager. Like I am absolutely shocked. Did Destiny ever break up with you before the official breakup? Yes, she did. So she broke up with me. As you guys remember, like the official breakup was January. She actually broke up with me a couple months before that in November.
Okay.
The breakup lasted maybe 24 hours. Um, it was so random because like everything was totally fine. And then all of a sudden, like she just broke up with me. And this was actually I think I had quit work by then. I don't remember when I quit work, but I remember that I was.
Probably.
At Love Wellness, we're V-Clean, non-toxic and fragrance-free, the safer way for your vagina. It's V.
At home and I was just like devastated because she ended up going to work and I just felt like lost. Like I lost my favorite person. I lost my best friend. What am I going to do with my life? Well, she ended up coming home late and I was so confused and I was like, "Oh my god, where is she?" Like I was worried. I was like, "Oh my god, like is she going to come home?" She came home with a balloon, an iPod, flowers, and a card. And she wanted me back again. So
Destiny didn't tell us this in her little recap of the relationship.
it's like now that I am thinking back about this, she broke up with me after Dana stopped talking to her. And it's like now that like everything is so like out in the open and I'm seeing things more like crystal clear and I'm like putting all the pieces together. I feel like Destiny, because she was emotionally cheating on me, as you guys know, I truly feel like I kind of feel like I'm kind of glad she did this because I'm able to like heal my own type of way, like talking about this. So thanks, Destiny. Um, it feels to me now that all the pieces are coming together that that Destiny was so hurt by Dana not talking to her that she broke up with me because everything was fine in our relationship. Like she could sit here and say all this stuff, whatever it may be, but everything was fine in our relationship. Like we were happy. Of course.
So this is Amberlynn's view. They were happy, things were good. It could be from Destiny's viewpoint. Maybe she was acting happy, like Amberlynn says many times that she was acting like she was happy in lots of these videos, even though she really wasn't. Maybe Destiny was acting like she was happy, but she really wasn't, and she wasn't in a good place in the relationship. So that's your view, Amberlynn, that things were happy, good, and great. Destiny may have had a different view. But Destiny did not tell us this in her videos.
There were things, not every relationship is perfect or anything like that, but like the big problems started when she started talking to Dana. And then when Dana started talking to her, she was like, "I'm gonna break up with Amberlynn so I can be with Dana." But Dana, I think, got a boyfriend. So
Dana
then
had
she
a
tried to get back with
boyfriend.
me. Like, Destiny, gross. So
So I would say that that is speculation on Amber's part. However, I mean, it could have been the case that Destiny was like, hey, maybe if I break up with Amberlynn, Dana will talk to me. Maybe she'll be interested. But then Dana had a boyfriend, I guess. That is plausible, but we don't have any proof of that. This is Amber speculating on that.
someone asked, in what ways are reaction channels all the same?
We're not.
As Zachary Michael said actually in a new video, it's because they're all biased. They all have a mission,
I
and
haven't seen
the
that
mission is
video
not to
of
be
Zach.
clear-headed and to understand Amberlynn Reed. It's to think Amberlynn Reed is lying about every single thing that she says, and yeah, that's their mission. What's one of the worst things Destiny ever did? Um, so one thing comes to my brain, and I don't even know if I want to share it to be honest, because it is like it does
So I am a little surprised. Sorry, I was just thinking back. Is she still watching Zachary Michael? She's blocked him on Instagram.
have to do with like her and like the way that she views the world and how to treat animals or whatever.
I missed
But
what
she
that
had
question was.
honest because thing comes to my brain, and I don't even know if I want to share it. What's one of the worst things Destiny ever did?
Oh, one of the worst things Destiny ever did.
So one thing comes to my brain, and I don't even know if I want to share it, to be honest, because it is like it does have to do with like her and like the way that she views the world and how to treat animals or whatever. Um, but she had a dog named Cash, who I actually would babysit when he was a puppy, and I guess Cash wasn't trained very well. This was, by the way, when her and Dana were together, so this dog was not mine. So I would babysit Cash, so I grew to love Cash, obviously. But I guess Cash ended up biting like a little girl, and Destiny. This is when Destiny and I
That's
were
not
friends, and
good.
she was like talking to me about it, and she was like, "I'm gonna have someone put down Cash." And I was like, "Are you kidding me?" Like I literally have the text messages in this phone, literally have them. And I was like, "No, don't. Like, literally get your dog trained. Like, train your dog. Like, dogs can
Train.
change. Like, your dog is still young." Um, and so long story short, oh my God, I was so mad. I didn't talk to her for a little bit. And it's like I didn't know the address because this is when they were living with, I'm pretty sure they were living with someone else because they had to move. So I didn't know the address. Like, you know how bad I wanted to like call someone and be like, get that dog, like do something. So it's like, yeah. And it's like,
So did she have the dog put to sleep? And why not show us the text message?
I don't believe in putting down animals unless like they're on their actual deathbed and they're like old, like ancient. Like animals to me are like better than people. Most people, let's
They
be real.
usually are.
So when Destiny said that she was gonna get Cash put down, in my head, I thought she meant like at a vet. Even then, I don't agree with that shit. But she meant that someone was actually gonna like shoot the dog.
Oh no.
That is the worst thing that Destiny's ever done. On period.
Oh my God, that's awful. Yeah, that's not good. I will say the dog biting a little girl is not good. However, if the dog showed no signs of aggression previously, what was the little girl doing to the dog? Was the dog provoked? I know it's not a great excuse, but we have to remember the animals have instincts. They will give you warning signals, maybe a little growl or something to, hey, stop, you're pissing me off. And then if you don't stop, they might try to bite you. So if this dog had no signs of aggression and was generally a sweet, good dog, training would work for the dog. Also, train your children to not be mean to animals and provoke them. Again, we don't know the full situation as to what this dog did, what the kid did, so it's hard to say. But I'm very sad to hear that she had someone shoot the dog. Jesus.
Period. So I don't know where Cash is now. I have no idea. I don't know if Cash is still alive, but that to
Oh,
me was
we
a
don't
pivotal
know.
moment in our friendship where I was like, Destiny is a piece of shit. And I don't know if you guys remember in my live stream era with Becky, where I was saying how Destiny is a piece of shit. That is what I was referring to because to me, that has been like a really big thing in my brain about this person because I absolutely disagree with that in every sort of way possible. And someone said BBG shaking. That's not funny. That's not funny. um, so yeah, that has to be, and that's even something that like I messaged Destiny actually when she first started this drama between us. I said, "Are you going to tell them that your mom beat me up? And are you going to tell them that you tried to kill your dog?" I said that. Yes, I did. Yes, I did. Because I'm not messing around. Like, if you want to expose me, what have you exposed? Like, truly. Like, everything that you have said about me, you have exposed yourself, like, fully and wholeheartedly. Um, I just, I don't know. Next question. Zach admits reaction channels are biased and can acknowledge Cindy being complex with mental illness as a person, but why won't he do that for you? I don't know. He can answer that. Next question. When are you going to go back to making videos? I actually am going to be starting a new YouTube schedule.
Oh, good.
Yeah, it's been like a hot minute, but I
Usually
think
the
it's
same
time that
every
we
other
switch it
day.
up. I have been doing the every other day type situation type deal for so long that I think I'm just over it. So I will talk more about what I want that to look like, I guess in a video. What other questions do we have here? When you were harassed by your dad's friends as a teenager, did they ever touch you? So trigger warning, my whole freaking live stream should be considered that. They would like touch my leg, like mess with my hair, like put it behind my ear, touch my arm, brush against me on like on purpose, things like that. Just very like as a little girl, like as a teenager, it just made my stomach like turn for sure. I sent you a drunk IG voice memo, but I deleted it. Oh,
certainly
Kobe.
uncomfortable.
It's okay.
They were moving towards it, but they didn't
But I don't think I want
actually.
to talk about that anymore because it's just been like really hard for me, for sure. And
And you shouldn't
like a
have
lot of people are
to.
like, is there anything you regret ever talking about online? That. Another question. How do you feel about Jordy justifying abuse just so he can stay on Destiny's side? It's pathetic. Truly.
I
Another
haven't seen Jordy's
question.
videos.
You once said you could live a fulfilling life without leaving the apartment. Do you still feel that way? No, 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 no. Not at all. I said that during like a depressive episode because I noticed like when I am obviously when I wasn't medicated and I was manic and then lows and then this and that because I'm bipolar, as you guys know. Um, I would go, I would get very depressed and I'd be very low and I would not want to leave my home, like at all. Like walking Twinkie is like climbing Mount Everest. Like even just like brushing my hair. You guys know that. You guys have seen that. So when I said that, it's because I was like going through like a massive low. I don't think that way at all. That's just like it just goes to show that like when you're depressed, like the things you say, like and how you feel is just so not you or who you truly are as a person. So it's hard sometimes to like I can understand where people are like, we don't know the real Amberlynn. And I get that because I have been so freaking just like I've messed up really bad with like medication. I mean, that's point blank
Yeah,
period.
we know.
Not taking it has my mood swings and I act irrationally and stuff like that. And it's like now that I'm like taking medicine and stuff, I'm able to start finally like feeling like myself. So yeah. Do my legs leak? No.
I hope you keep taking the medication
Okay,
like you're
just going
supposed
through,
to.
see if I'm missing any super chats. No. I'm not going to answer anything that's like super rude about cancer. It's just not pointless. When will we get a weight and diet update? Definitely in a video coming up, so that'll be soon.
Which I need to
Did you
catch
get a
up on.
diploma or GED? I got a diploma. I walked across the stage. Why do you keep spreading the rumor that Destiny is flirting with Dana? I never said that. I said that Destiny messaged Dana. I never said that they were flirting. Someone asked, have you watched The Will yet? I still have not seen that movie. Neither has Feline. So yeah, I think instead of answering any more Instagram questions, I'll just talk to y'all. I just wanted them to have also the opportunity to ask some questions as well.
So I will say really quick, it seems like there was a lot of trust issues towards the end of Amberlynn and Destiny's relationship. Amberlynn was starting to mistrust Destiny, but she loved Destiny, so she didn't want to end the relationship. When it should have been a sign to her that the relationship was running its course and Destiny was probably ready to move on and didn't want to be in the relationship anymore once she started kind of looking elsewhere. Because even if like Destiny even told us like the night that she broke up with Amberlynn and then like the next day she was going to try to hook up with her coworkers, just kind of a rebound thing. That's very insensitive to do. And it just kind of shows that hey, yeah, she might have been interested in this person while she was still with Amber. And then within a week, she's like, oh, telling Dana, I have feelings for you. So Destiny had checked out of that relationship for a while, it sounds like, and probably should have just stayed broken up with Amberlynn when she did in November. It would have been better.
I'm not mad that Destiny's using her voice. I'm mad that Destiny is lying and also sharing things that are private. Why are you and Destiny texting? We're not like texting. That's not what's happening. I think people are like envisioning this like situation. That's
You're having whole conversations back and forth.
We're not like texting like, hey, how you doing? No, if something comes up and I need to say something to her, I have texted her and vice versa. So
like though, was that you in the chat? And Destiny's like, yes.
What was your high school mascot? I went to several different high schools, but the one where I graduated from was the Phoenix.
You shouldn't answer that, Amberlynn. That's one of the questions, one of the security questions for like credit cards and things online.
Ooh. How long are you going to talk about Destiny for? Probably not much longer. I just know that there are a lot of questions still floating about, rumors and lies that I want to clear up. So yeah, we are not working together for views. Nope. Because trust me, if that was the case, I wouldn't do live streams. I would just make this into video forms. So yeah, because I'm actually losing money with these live streams. Yes, I am. Because I guess what I talk about, YouTube says no, no, no. So
So you get demonetized.
yeah.
Yeah, some of the words she uses would be demonetized. So, it would either have limited ads or no ads.
So yeah, I think that's about it. I hope that you guys enjoyed this live stream. I will be back with a video. I'm still trying to plan it out. I think I know what my schedule is going to be like, but I don't want to say anything in case I change my mind. But I think I know, folks, and it's going to be a mixture of videos and live streams. So yeah, I'm not going to promise anything right now though, but that's just what I'm thinking. So I'm going to go. Thank you guys so much. You have the cutest nose. Thank you. I get told that a lot. A lot. Live streams are funner, someone said. All right. I'm going to go. I love you guys, and I appreciate your guys' support and for being a part of my live stream. Bye.
All right. Our total for super chats for that one is $105.25. Assuming I didn't miss some, so it may be a little bit more if I missed a few super chats. But we had a list of things to talk about in that video, so it was good that she had an outline and covered it. I'm kind of tired. It's time for me to go to bed. I've watched a lot of videos and done a lot of editing this evening, so I'm kind of fried at the moment. But anything I said, I would have said during the video more than likely, so I'm just going to leave it at that. And I'm caught up on the live streams of Amberlynn now, and I can get into her posted videos. I have 4 that I need to watch to catch up on, so very soon I will be caught up. And, do all that YouTube-y stuff, help a girl out, like, subscribe, all that jazz. And until next time, be safe and take care.